What's up, everyone? John Rettinger from Technical here with the latest Motorola Android phone coming to AT&T's airwaves. This is the Motorola Atrix HD. It'll be available on July 15th for $99 on a 2-year contract. Let's go ahead, dig in, and see what the Razr on AT&T looks like. Alright, so this is the third Atrix device in AT&T's lineup. We've got the original Atrix, the Atrix 2, and now we've got the Atrix HD. But think of this as AT&T's version of the Motorola Razr. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the box. Here is the Atrix HD. Got a picture of the phone. The Don't Call Me Moto Blur skin on it. Of course, it's 4G capable. Motorola Atrix HD. And some spec information on the back. Thin made, Kevlar strong. Smart Actions app, Android powered, AT&T 4-star eco rating. We'll take a look at all that stuff as we go through and check out the phone. Let's go ahead and open it up. Boom. We've got a quick start guide for, of course, getting started quickly. If you've used an Android phone or a Motorola phone, this should be very familiar. This does use a micro SIM, so you're going to want to pick up one of those guys. So we got a little bit more about the phone. Here is the device itself. Usually I check to see if they put in the battery, but it looks like this battery might not even be removable. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. So here is Atrix HD. Put that off to the side very quickly. What else are we going to have in the box? Oh, this was sent from the PR folks at AT&T. They included a SIM card for us, but that's already installed. We've got a power adapter and a sync and charge cord. Of course, that's micro USB. Pretty standard there. No headphones included. Stay safe, smart, and protected. Easy to get apps with some QR codes there from AT&T's own internal app store. Alright, so let's take a quick look at the phone, and I will quickly peel off these stickers because I know they annoy you guys. Get that sucker off. Boom. Now we've got the Atrix HD and all of its Atrix HD glory. So let's run through the specs. It's running Android 4 ice cream sandwich. No word on Jelly Bean. From a dimension standpoint, 5.26 inches by 2.75 inches. By a not razor thin 0.33 inches. It's going to weigh 4.94 ounces. The screen you're looking at, where the HD name comes from, 4.5 inches HD. It's a color boost screen with a resolution of 720 by 1280. So that means it's going to have a PPI of 331. It's got a 1780 milliamp hour non-removable battery, good for 9 hours of talk time. Powering this guy is a 1.5 gigahertz Qualcomm Snapdragon dual-core processor. That dual-core, though, nowadays means you're going to have LTE support, which we've got a pretty strong LTE signal here in Southern California. It's got a gig of RAM on here, 8 gigs of internal storage, which can be upped via micro SD. On the back, and on the right above this Kevlar back, actually, it's got a 8 megapixel camera that can shoot 1080p video, of course, an LED flash, and it's got a 1.3 megapixel camera up here on the front. Bluetooth 4.0, be available in 2 colors, white and titanium. I'm guessing this is the titanium version. The back of this phone is actually covered with Kevlar. So while it might not stop a bullet, it'll be a little bit resistant to water. I'll peel off the sticker if I can, see what that back of the Kevlar actually feels like. There we go. Feels very similar to the Droid Razr if you guys ever had a chance to take a look at that phone. All right, so let's go ahead and walk around the phone and see what we got, because there's a lot here. So on the front, we don't have any physical or capacitive buttons, so that means we're probably going to have 3 soft buttons right there. So we've got a back button, home button, then your multitasking button right there as well. As much as you want to push that AT&T globe, it is not a home button. So on the left-hand side of the device, we've got a door for, we've got SIM card, and that's where your micro SD expansion slot's going to go, and again, that's a micro SIM. So nice, got that on the outside. Of course, you can't remove the battery to put it in behind that anyway. On the right-hand side, you've got a power and lock button, volume up and down. Very nicely pronounced volume buttons, actually. The power button seems to be very nicely pronounced as well. Noise-canceling microphones living on the bottom. On the top, we got ports galore, 3.5 millimeter, charging and syncing via micro USB, and we've got mini HDMI out. And that is the tour of the phone itself. Let's take a quick look at the operating system here. One of the cool things I like that Motorola did is right from the home screen, you can go ahead and turn that lock on or off. I'll go ahead and show you that again. Unlock the phone, turn the vibration rather on or off, depending on what you want to do. Very handy feature. So you can go ahead and open up one of 4 things here, camera, unlock, text, and I believe you can probably customize these as well. let's go ahead and unlock the phone. You can see what this gorgeous screen looks like. So as you go ahead and scroll along, you can see you only have one page here. And as you go ahead and scroll to what would be the next one, you get something kind of interesting that shows up. So you can either add a blank page like you do on most normal Android phones, or you can start with a template. Let me show you what those templates look like. So you can use one for AT&T services. I know that's the one you guys are all going to use right away on your home screen. Social networking. So you've got different kind of stuff you can put in here automatically. It's got entertainment, on the go, and that's it. You can add more templates as well. Otherwise, you can just go ahead and create a new page as you would before. Kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the widgets here. That's what gives sort of Motorola its custom identity. You've got some standard AT&T ones and Google ones here. Now you've got the circles, which sort of puts all information in little circles. You've got the date, the time, the weather, and battery count. It's actually very handy. A little shortening for contacts, some Drive Smart applications, and that's really close to the extent of what Motorola has added here for widgets. You've got custom icons and stuff that will be very familiar to those folks that used previous versions of Motorola phones or Moto Blur. So you can see what those circles look like there as well. One thing to mention though, I do not believe this guy is going to work with previous Atrix laptop docks. If you have one of those and you want to upgrade, you're going to be a little bit disappointed here about what this phone is going to do. But if you didn't use one of those, this is going to be a very welcome addition. So something interesting about this phone, you're thinking about why would I want to get this. First, consider the price point. 99 bucks is going to get you a really modern phone. Still running Ice Cream Sandwich, but most phones other than the Galaxy Nexus right now are running Ice Cream Sandwich. You're going to get a gig of RAM, a 1.5 gigahertz dual core processor, a pretty nice sized battery, that Kevlar back. You're getting a lot packed into a pretty reasonable price frame here. So if you're in the market for a new phone and you want to stay sort of under that $100 price point, you may want to take a look at the Atrix HD. Of course, we'll put it through our full review and let you guys know how it performs. Be sure to take a look at the Atrix HD when you walk into your local AT&T store on July 15th. I'm John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo. Be sure to check us out for all the latest and greatest tech news. Anything you want to see about this guy, let us know down below and we'll make sure we cover it in our full review. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.